A fish pond wouldn't be a fish pond if it has no fish in it. Let me show you some of the best fish you can add to your pond. What's up my aquatic friends, Raja here, and this is Taj Mahal Aquatics, your go-to source of fun fish content and all about the world of fish keeping. Previously, I showed you why fish ponds are more worthy than an aquarium. And following up from that video, why don't we talk about what we should add to the pond? And of course, I'm talking about the fish for the fish pond. As a fish pond would not be a fish pond of course if it has no fish. It'll be just a pond with no fish. But the problem is, what fish should we add into the fish pond? And what is the best one for fish ponds? If you are still confused on what fish is the best for your pond, never fear, I have you covered. If you are still having a hard time finding the right fish for your fish pond, why don't you take a few minutes of your life to watch this video, as I have some of the best pond fish that you can have right now for your fish pond. From fish for small ponds or even a container pond to larger fish ponds, I have you covered up if you are still having a hard time to find the right fish for the pond. And one of them is a pond fish you would not expect. Wanna know what those fishes are? Why don't we take a look? Let's kick things off with El Clásico, the most common fish that everyone knows. Goldfish is the most classic or basic fish in this hobby, and also one of the greatest pond fish you can have, although it's the basic one. But which kind of goldfish are the great ones for ponds? The common one or the fancy one? Well, both of them. No matter what kind of goldfish you choose for your pond, whether it's the common one or the fancy one, both of them will work just great. Although for outdoor ponds, common ones are much better as they are more bulletproof than the fancy one. While with fancier goldfish, they are still fine as long as it's controlled and the pond is deep enough. Or if you want to play safe, you can keep the fancy ones in an indoor pond. But for you that want to add goldfish to your pond, which goldfish would you choose? Are you on team common goldfish or fancy? Let me know in the comments. This one fish is perfect for you who make your pond DIY with some stuff that you have in your basement or your garden. Guppies are the perfect fish for you who just made a DIY pond from a storage container or unused planters. They are small, cheap, colorful, and really hardy too. And they will fit your container or small planter patio pond perfectly, as they don't take a big of a space, and since many container or planter ponds are quite small, it makes more sense to add them. They do perfectly in your DIY mini pond, and best of all, you can make some money with them if you want. So if you have a DIY mini pond that's made from stuff that you have in your home, this fish is the perfect fish for you. It's small, cheap, and colorful, and they perfectly fit in your mini pond without causing any trouble. So, would you add this fish to your DIY pond? Drop your answer in the comments. Is the El Clasico goldfish too boring? Why don't we spice it up a little bit? Comet goldfish, or I would just call it comet, is what you get if you don't want the most basic common goldfish because they are boring and you are too broke for koi. They are the spiced up version of common goldfish with longer tails to make them look more awesome. These guys are better for your normal garden fish pond, but no mini patio ponds or container ponds. Unless you made your pond with a really big stock tank, they would still do great. But proper garden fish pond that's not less than 500 gallons would do better. But if your pond is bigger, they would be happier. So if you think common goldfish are way too boring, but you are too broke for koi, this is the fish for your pond. But if you want something that does look like a koi, wait for the next one. You want koi, but you are too broke? This fish might fulfill your wishes. Shabunkin is a much more colorful or abstract version of comet, and this is what I would call the poor man's koi. Why would I say so? Just look at the fish. Does it remind you of Sankei or Showa? It looks like koi, but half of the price of the real koi, and best of all, they also make a really great pond fish too. Just like the comet, they are really great in your garden pond. And if you really want koi, but don't have the budget or the space big enough for the real one, this fish could be the great koi alternative for you. They look almost like a koi, but less of the price. But if you are ready for an unexpected pond fish, don't close this video yet, as I have more pond fish that some of you may not expect. You know that Bella shark can be a trap for your kids, right? But if you have a pond, I guess you can say yes if your kids want a Bella shark. The reason why you may need to stay away from Bella shark is because they grow massive. And this could be a problem if you only have an aquarium and your aquarium is just a small aquarium, like a 15 or 20 gallon for instance. But if you have a fish pond, you can live up your kids' fantasy of having a shark. As long as your garden pond is not too small, you could keep this fish worry-free. A 1,000-gallon pond would be suitable for this fish, and of course, if your pond is bigger, then they would like it more. So next time your kids wants a Bella shark when they see it in the store, and you have a pond big enough to keep them, maybe you can say yes to them. And do you know what else you can keep in the pond worry-free? Did you know that you can also keep gourami in a pond? Yeah, it's true. You can actually keep a gourami in your pond. But the question is, what kind? This boy right here. This is a giant gourami. And this is the gourami that you can keep in the pond also. Here in my place, I sometimes see them more in the ponds than in aquariums. And I guess they make a great pond fish too, especially if you live in a warmer area. You may not expect to keep a gourami in a pond, but since they can get really big for an aquarium, I guess it makes more sense to keep them in a pond. And I guess a pond makes much more superior home for them. Not only you can make a pond bigger than average large aquarium, but also they can live happier. It's not every day that you see a gourami as a pond fish, and maybe you're not even expecting this fish to be a pond fish. But what do you think? Is keeping a giant gourami in a pond a great idea? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And to close things off, why don't we go fancy? Koi is probably the fanciest pond fish you can have, as they are the priciest fish in this video, and probably the most expensive one money can buy if you aim for the imported one. And if you are looking for the most popular or best of the best pond fish, this is the fish that everyone will point their fingers at. Very awesome and colorful fish to have in many ponds, although it's the most expensive one, even for the regular fish store koi. But if you wanna know what a must-have pond fish is, this is the one. So if you want the best pond fish and the most popular one, this is the fish for you. Many people consider this fish the best of the best, or even the king of pond fish. And also, this is one of my favorite fish too. But what do you think? Are they really the best? Are they even the king of pond fish? Let me know what you really think in the comments. So, there you go. Those are the best fish choices you can have in your fish ponds. Like I said before, a fish pond wouldn't be a fish pond without any fish in it. And a pond wouldn't be complete without any fish in it, right? And every one of us wants the best fish for our ponds. And with this video, you can find the perfect fish for your pond that you can enjoy. And if you think there are other great fish for fish ponds that I miss here, feel free to add it in the comments. So, that's a wrap for this video. And what pond fish do you think is the best? Let me know in the comments section below, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and share this video to your friends before they get a fish for their pond. Subscribe this channel if you want to see more fun fish content, as there will be more fun stuff in the future. Thanks for watching my aquatic friends, and have a wonderful aquatic life. See you next time.